Hello, and welcome to Word of Hope. I'm Brother Joe Trout, coming to you for what is probably Thursday of the 6th week in Easter, but for some of you in New York, Boston, Philadelphia, a few other dioceses, the Solemnity of the Ascension. But either way, we've got a great line to reflect on from the Acts of the Apostles today. That Paul went out to preach Jesus as the Christ, Jesus the Messiah. Now, we can't often forget Jesus Christ isn't a proper name. It's a title, it's a role. And it's actually a really weird one to attribute to him at first thought. Because the expectations for the Messiah, the Christ, in Judaism at that time, were that he would cleanse the temple, liberate the people from pagan Gentile rule, and set up a real kingdom of justice. Well, Jesus died at the hands of the pagans, right? And his kingdom doesn't appear to be a political kingdom, and I think we can look around and see there's actually still quite a lot of evil and injustice in this world. So in what way has he done these things? In what way is he the Messiah? Right? It's even weirder when you think Jesus isn't around while Paul is saying this. He is supposed to be the Lord of all things, and yet he's not here. He's risen. Now, plenty of other messianic movements existed at that time. Plenty of other false messiahs died. And what frequently happened was that others from their movement took up the role. They identified a new messiah. And Christianity never did this. They don't call Peter the Messiah. James, even though he's a relative of Jesus with influence in Jerusalem, he's not the Messiah. Paul doesn't claim to be the Messiah. They all claim this Jesus who died and rose. He is the one. He is the anointed one of God. He is the Lord of all creation. It's a pretty weird claim. In what way is he ruling? Well, one way to think of it is this. It is easy to look at our world and think that those with political power are calling all the shots. Or even those with economic power, that there is some force beyond us that is controlling everything that happens in this world, and we're just along for the ride, that we are stuck in some realm of Caesar that we can't do a whole lot about it. Caesar just has his plans, he's going to conquer, who knows where it will go, right? And we're just stuck with it, right? And then we can complain and wail all we want, but there it is. Christian claim is that is simply not true. In fact, Jesus is the one who has the designs for the universe. That ultimately he is the one who is bringing good out of evil. All things that happen are a part of his plan. This is actually how the early Christians could say both that Caesar isn't really the one in charge and also that we should be faithful to political leadership. They could hold both of those things together because they knew that the ultimate plan is from God. And so we have nothing to fear about this world. Jesus has risen from the dead. He has triumphed. He is the Lord of all creation. The winds and the seas obey him. His plan is victorious. It's already breaking in, and one day it will completely flood the earth with his peace and justice, and one day all will be made new. But already here and now, he is the one in charge. So do not despair in the midst of all the problems of the present world, because Jesus Christ is Lord. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.